This is The Front Row. Today's cultural headline is Feeling Like There's Too Much Spiritual Information Everywhere Right Now. Shall we edit this down? Darling, in today's Front Row editorial piece, we're breaking down information fatigue and spirituality. What these patterns are, we are going to uncover today, and how you can follow your own inner voice and get to the emotional truth behind it all. So stay in the front row, okay? Resting in your pursuit of happiness is important, okay? Spiritual information overload is consuming so many of us with different viewpoints, moral beliefs, without first consulting your own self, okay? It seeks so many sources before seeking the source. And before we go deeper, if you're feeling this personal connection, I do offer luxury activation readings. These are private 30-minute sessions with me, Bob the Healer, where you directly get some advice, okay, on love, money, career, or whatever emotional clarity that you need for that moment. If you feel called, the link is available in the bio. Now, most times people are approaching people like me, a healer or a spiritual practitioner, expecting for us to do the work for you, mainly because you're tired or exhausted. But it's up to you to do the work. We have only been guided to you to help you with the healing process. But it's your responsibility to develop your intimacy with God. Spiritual spiritual accountability. Mom, mute yourself. Spiritual accountability, and I'm going to get into who's coming on the show pretty soon, okay, guys? Spiritual accountability is what we're really talking about, and spiritual authority. These are crucial when seeking discernment and enlightenment. You are responsible for your journey with God. No one else? You are responsible for meeting your higher self. No one can do that for you. Maybe offer a glimpse, but only you can honor yourself. We are living in a digital age that pulls so much of us into these spaces where we have to constantly dictate our own voice. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Spiritual tools like astrology and science and math, hi. All these things can help us understand ourselves and God better, but to experience God is to know God. Spiritual authority comes with knowledge of God. Talking about spiritual authority, baby. Are you rocking with us? Are you rocking with us? All right, then. Knowledge of God within ourselves and within others is this knowledge of spiritual authority. We begin to recognize our power, and then we gain the confidence we need to exercise God's vision. When we know both spiritual authority and spiritual accountability, we recognize the power and discernment we truly have within. You can make that decision, babe, on your life calling. Spiritual tools can get you close and in proximity of this, but you must dedicate this time and ritual practice to ensure that intimate connection. God is not asking you everyone else's opinion. Stop seeking and look to listen. Spiritual accountability is God asking you, what will you do with your gifts while you're here on earth? Spiritual accountability is God asking you to spend more intimate time in your relationship. Spiritual accountability Is God holding us accountable for our transgressions? If this is hitting something for you for real, I do have luxury activation readings. These are private 30-minute video sessions where I break down your situation on love, money, career, or whatever in real time. If you're feeling that pull and you can step into it through the link, step into it. Okay? All right, baby. In a world overflowing with spiritual advice, I want to introduce my next guest on the show today. Okay. Mom, are you ready? Okay. In a world overflowing with spiritual advice, trends, and conflicting messages, today's guest is a child of God. Okay, a mentor and a trusted voice for those seeking clarity in an increasingly noisy world. Known for her grounded wisdom, thoughtful insights, and ability to make spiritual growth feel practical and accessible, she helps cut through confusion and reconnect with your own inner truth. Her gift lies in blending discernment, compassion, emotional intelligence, and clear communication to help others navigate life with greater confidence and self trust. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the amount of information that's available, she's here to speak about her experience on finding clarity, trusting yourself again, and discovering what truly resonates for your journey. She so happens to be my mother as well. So, welcome to the front row, Marjorie.
Thank you for having me, Shine.
Okay, so let's get into it. I have a few questions for you today. You're not going to be able to really see me because I want the audience to be able to see you. Guys, are you good on the sound? And we've got a few people watching today. Okay, so let's get into it, Mom. First question. What life experiences have shaped the way you understand healing and growth?
Say that one more time.
I'm sorry. What life experiences have shaped the way you understand healing and growth?
Okay, I would say that there are many, but one of the things that has shaped my spiritual growth is being a teen mom and a single mother and having to navigate a world where you're kind of looked down upon for being a teen mother. And sometimes the only friend that you have is yourself. And I've had to encourage myself and see myself as the person that I want to help, because I've always helped others and I never really looked at myself like, oh, okay, let me help myself. So that's
Love that.
one way.
I love that. How was being a teen mom compared to what it looks like today?
As far as it was not acceptable, they did not allow you to even go to regular high schools. They had what was called an alternative school.
I didn't know that.
And back then, I was like one of the first teen pregnancies in my district, and my mother went all the way to the school board to fight to keep me in school. And I just couldn't miss a certain amount of days. So I got up every day, morning sickness and all. I was ridiculed, for being big. And then we had 4 floors, so I would have to walk, on my, to my different classes, but there was no special treatment or anything like that, no accommodations. And I had to actually perform on stage with my daughter.
Pregnant. Wow.
Like 9 months pregnant.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, What do you think people are really looking for when they're searching for more information on their spiritual relationship?
I would say that focus on that, just that, a relationship. Don't
Mm.
focus on a religion. Don't focus on a leader, because a leader or a preacher or, even a man of God, they are just that, a man. So if you can get to a place where you have a vertical relationship with God or whoever you claim to be, mine is God, and I stand on that. He has provided a relationship. He's my friend. He is my father. I grew up without a father. He is the father of my children. So if you get to a place in life where you can not focus on the noise, and only focus on, the Bible says, focus on the hills from which cometh your help. The hills is up high. So if you focus on higher ground, you will never be held by the things of this world, because you know that you are not of this world.
I love that. What experiences can you share today? You don't have to say all of them. Uh, I'm not saying that, but share whatever you would like. A time when you had to stop looking outside of yourself and trust your own inner knowing.
Oh man. The most recent is I lost my mother. And
Shout out
I
to
was
my grandma.
very sorry.
I was just saying, shout out to grandma.
Yeah. And my mother was my everything. And I I had to grow up because I became the matriarch of our entire family. So there's nobody above me as far as, like, any of my ancestors that are above me. So I had to look within, and I had to focus on the things that I was taught and the things that I have evaluated over my life, that I saw that, okay, this worked and this didn't work. And when you lose a parent, it's a different kind of, I can't even explain it fully, but you feel alone in this world. There's no one looking out for you. Yes, I have children, but my job is to look out for you all. So there's nobody looking out for me. And I had to learn how to look out for Marjorie.
So losing your mother, both your parents, but mainly your
Yes.
mom, is what shifted you into higher self-trust and
Yes.
inner knowing.
Yes.
Okay, how can someone tell when they're listening to themselves versus too many outside voices?
Ooh. I rely on spiritual discernment. I can only speak to what I deal with. And if it does not align with what you've been taught or what you feel, that inner man, that inner voice, and I'll tell you this, God is never going to tell you anything that's negative about yourself. Never. He's going to give you everything, instructions, whatever it is, correction, it will all be done in love. So if you can tune out the world, because we know the world is not coming with love right now.
Come on.
So if you can balance and weigh, the difference between, okay, is this positive information? Because God's never going to give you nothing negative. He doesn't operate in negativity at all. So if it's not positive, it's probably, well, no, it's not from God.
Okay, so focus on the good things about why God loves you. Uh, what does real healing look like for Marjorie when it becomes a part of your daily life?
Wow. Okay.
Like, what's some practical things people can do daily to heal themselves and their relationship with God?
Prayer.
Okay. Prayer.
Meditation. Supplication, which means you're putting into practice those things from which you have learned, from wherever you're getting your source. I get mine from the Bible because it doesn't change. And I don't add and I don't take away. And God and I have a relationship that I can talk to him and I talk to him just like I'm talking to you. And I'll sometimes say, God, what's going on? What are you doing? And I know and I trust that he is going to heal me completely. No, I am not healed completely. I'm not going to sit here and say that. But what I do know is I'm not who I was last year. I'm not who I was yesterday. And that's growth.
Yes. Yes. So I love this, Mom. I really do. When you notice people around you constantly searching, what do you think that they're looking for most?
Love.
Ooh.
Everybody wants to be loved. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what your gender is. It doesn't matter even if you believe or don't believe in God or a higher power or whatever. Everyone desires and craves love. So they're looking for love. It's just some people are looking for love in the wrong places. And that's all I can say.
Well, thank you so much for joining me, Mom. This has been
Thank
beautiful.
you for having me.
I learned so much through you today. So thank you. Thank you guys for rocking with us. And we are going to say goodbye to Mom. Bye, Mom.
Bye,
if you guys want to
everybody.
see her more on the show, comment below what you really enjoyed from her and some takeaways, okay? Bye, Mom.
God bless.
Okay, so I was very, very grateful to have my mom on the show today. She's really amazing. As you can see, she looks so beautiful, y'all. Didn't she look so beautiful? Oh my goodness. That's my mommy. But before you leave the front row, I want to take this with you. Spiritual accountability is God asking you, what will you do with your gifts while you're here? Okay? This found you is divinely timed. And next time on the front row, we'll discuss that phase of life that feels different. We can all feel this shift, but we can't explain it.